Inserting a block once you've created one in AutoCAD is extremely easy. Now, if you create a block using layer 0, it's always good to check your current drafting layer. So I'm in the 2D drafting and annotation workspace, Home tab on the ribbon, Layers panel. I want my block, which is still my gasket, to come in on my gasket layer. So there's my gasket layer set as the current layer. Now I have an outline here where I want the gasket to actually come in against, and I want the gasket here resting against this bottom face of this rectangle here. Now, to insert a block, you can use the Insert tab, and there's the block panel, and insert there, or on the Home tab as well, if you want to keep your Draw and Modify tools available, you've got a block panel here. There's Insert. I click on Insert, and there's my gasket there. Now that's within the drawing itself. You can also go and browse and look for other blocks in other folders if you need to. It might be on your network, on your server at work, for example. Now you'll notice there's a little lightning symbol there indicating that my gasket is a dynamic block and it has dynamic attributes. Insertion point of the block, I want to specify that on the screen instead of putting in coordinates for X, Y, and Z. Scale, I want it to be 1 to 1. So that scale in the X direction will be 1. It's a uniform scale there. If I specify that on screen, I can do it there if I want to. It's entirely up to you. Rotation angle will be 0. I want it horizontal. And the block units, well, it knows that already from the block I created. It's in millimeters. If I want to explode the block when I insert it to its component parts, I tick the explode box. So when I click on OK now, the gasket comes in, but you'll see it's on the gasket layer. And I want that on that midpoint of that polyline, that rectangular polyline. I click that. It prompts me now with the attribute for the block, which was in the block when I created it. I'm going to call it gasket 99. And when I OK that now, you'll see it's gasket 99 there on the block. Now remember, it's a dynamic block, so I've got that dynamic attribute where I can flip it if I need to. In this case, I don't. So I'll just hit escape to deselect. Once you've created your block, it's that easy to insert a block into a drawing. That's why blocks are so useful. Content reuse, it makes you quicker, it makes you smarter.